Okay, so situations such as maybe we're moving from one point of cover to another point of cover. Okay, we're moving across a danger area. Okay, you could be escorting a child, carrying a briefcase full of gold bullion, or just whatever. You know, you're just running for cover, and you've got to engage targets to the side. Okay, now when we do this, my lower body's got to keep going to the objective, but the upper body's got to turn to engage the targets. Okay, and a couple ways you can look at that. If my target is to my left, I'll have a little bit more maneuverability with my upper body, and then with the right, you may want to go one-handed, okay, because it allows you to definitely keep your direction instead of pulling you off. Okay, so what's bad about this right here? The exposure. Okay, so if you're like doing it professionally and you wear a vest or something, you're opening your torso up outside of the vest. If you're not wearing a vest, it may not make that much of a difference because you're vulnerable, period, because you don't have one. Okay, but it is opening up your side exposure. And you can do it either way. When we get out here, when you're moving back across, now Werner's going to be the opposite for you. Okay, lo contrario para usted. Okay, when you're moving across the targets, going back from right to left, you may try like this and then see if you can go. But the objective is to try to shoot into the target, try to lead into the target. So if I engage the target here as opposed to right here, it puts a lot less torque and stress on my body. Does that make sense? Yeah. If the situation will allow you to do that, okay? But you want to put your sights on the widest part of center mass as possible, okay? So if you're hitting in the center of the body, it's kind of like any hit's a good hit, okay? And then you can train for hours and hours and hundreds of thousands of rounds, and then you can make headshots on the move, okay? But for right now, let's just get hits on the body, and like we did, we'll start up at a slower pace and work to a quicker pace. And threat, so gradually keep moving as you do your reload. Loading. Now, when you get that, you should be right about at the outside cone. If you want to go this way or this way. They both work. Keep reloading, and then on that last one, kind of push yourself a little bit. Out of ammo. Amenaza. We gotta go. Press. Stop and pick it up a little bit now.
Oh, I love it. The dynamic shooting that you get from behind barricades, moving and shooting, forward and backward, lateral movements. This is all training that you can't do with your typical range. Even outdoor range, we won't allow you to do this. So it gives you a level of firearms proficiency that you really can't get anywhere else. And the instructors are top notch.